Have you ever caught yourself smiling during grief and then instantly felt guilty for it? Has anyone told you they were happy to see you doing better? And instead of feeling comforted, you felt furious? What if healing doesn't mean forgetting the one you've lost? What if it means remembering who you are underneath all the pain? Today, I want to explore something tender but powerful, why we sometimes hold on so tightly to our grief, and how that very grip can be a hidden block to the healing that we actually long for. Not long ago, I was speaking with someone who had been through a tremendous amount of loss. It's the kind of grief that feels like it swallows the color from your world. She'd been in deep mourning for a while, and every time we spoke, I could feel the heaviness in her words and in her posture, even in her silence. You could feel the weight she carried. Like grief had moved in and built a permanent home inside her. But on this particular day, something shifted. It happened so quickly, you might have missed it, but I didn't. She smiled. It wasn't a forced smile, it wasn't a polite mask. It was real, unexpected. She was talking about something small, like a moment with her dog, and she laughed. Her face lit up, her energy softened, and there it was, a flicker of the soul behind the sorrow. And in that moment, I felt such tenderness. It was like a window opened and her true self, the light underneath her loss, stepped forward. Genuinely moved by the shift, I said, I am so glad to see you smiling again. It seems like you're healing. Well, what happened next stunned me. She stiffened, her face went cold, eyes sharp, jaw tight. The softness that had just graced her, whew, it vanished like it had never been there before. And then, with a voice filled with fire, she said, don't say that to me. Don't you dare say I'm healing. I'm not healing. I'm not happy. Don't ever say that to me again. Ooh, it wasn't just her tone, it was the look in her eyes. I saw something flash across her face. Maybe fear, maybe defiance. You know what? Underneath it all, though, I saw pain. A pain that was fiercely guarding itself. I paused, taken aback, not because I was offended, but because I understood what truly was happening. It wasn't me she was rejecting, it was what my words represented. The idea that her pain might not last forever, that she might survive this loss, that she might even someday live fully again. That, to her, felt like betrayal. That one smile, that brief lightness, was her soul breaking through the moment. A natural state of presence, ease, a little joy even. But she wasn't ready to claim it. She needed her grief to still mean something. And in a way it did, because to her, the pain was proof of her love. This is something I see over and over again, especially with pet loss. You see, some people get attached to their pain. Grief becomes familiar, I understand that. It becomes a proof of how much they loved. It becomes their new identity. To imagine healing can feel like erasing the loss altogether. To smile again can feel like betrayal. But here's the truth. Healing isn't about forgetting the one you've lost. It's about remembering who you really are beneath the weight of the loss. It's about letting the love live on in a new form. And healing, real healing, only comes when we're willing to allow something different. When we stop arguing with the moments of light that try to reach us. And that doesn't mean forcing a smile. It doesn't mean pretending to be okay. It means being willing to let joy touch you again, even for just a moment. So let me ask you lovingly, have you ever rejected your own peace because it didn't feel appropriate while grieving? Have you ever felt angry at the idea of moving forward? What do you believe it would mean if you actually began to heal? Would it mean you didn't love them enough? Would it mean you're letting them go? Or could it mean you're letting their love flow through you in your heart in a different way? Healing doesn't dishonor the past. It honors the bond by transforming pain into presence, by making room for life again. You don't have to rush. You don't have to pretend. But when the smile comes, when the moment of lightness breaks through, maybe, just maybe, it's your soul reminding you that grief's only one part of your story. You are joy before the pain. You can be joy again. If this message touched something in you, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And please share it with someone who might be walking through something similar. You never know whose heart might be waiting for this reminder. And if you'd like more support on your journey, especially if you're healing after the loss of a beloved pet, visit me at TamiHendrix.com and sign up for my newsletter. I share gentle guidance, soulful reflections, and tools to help you stay connected to the love that never dies. Thanks for being here today. And remember, healing doesn't mean you're leaving them behind. It means you're finally letting love lead you forward. I'll see you next week with more messages from the animals.